Hi everyone, welcome back to Combat FMA YouTube channel. I have Rick with me here. We're going to go over 5 strikes. Basically, we're going to practice the Cruzada of Ilustrisimo that Grandmaster Ricketts showed us. You'll see the technique. You might miss a little bit of movement, but we'll slow it down later. That way you can kind of combine the movements together as we go. I'll feed first. Okay, basically, I'm going to feed to the top. He's going to do a Cruzada, X strike or Iques, a Cruzada from the fore angle, and then a thrust. He's going to do a drop and come back with an uppercut from the blade. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically, we're practicing. He's practicing strikes that are coming in at him. I'm not lazy on my feed. My feet should be tense. So if my partner is just standing there, my feet should not be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should move around because I'm practicing as well. So my partner's there. Instead of my partner's there, I come in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That way he just has to react to a movement instead of a person just feeding him. We got to remember, we got to practice like we're fighting, and that way we can pull it off. If you can't pull off your technique in sparring, there's a problem there. You might not want to use those techniques if you've used it time and time again and it's not working. You might revert to another different tactic. Okay, but most of the time when we practice, what you want to have your mental state is that it's a live blade coming at you. Okay? So make sure you're thinking that. Again, I'll feed Greek. We'll do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? At the same time, he comes back and he feeds me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So that way we're going back and forth. And you can do that same technique so you guys are working together and not confusing each other, making sure you're doing the right technique at all times. Okay? So the first one is a top strike. He's coming with a planchada, de cadena, V. Plancha, de cadena, V. Cruzada with a V. X strike with an Iques going backwards. Okay? And then a Cruzada again. And from here he drops his sword and comes back with an up strike. Okay? Again, he feeds to the top, to the bottom. I do my Cruzada, I do my Iques or X strike, Cruzada, and my last strike. Again, you're learning how to get that variable of your distancing and your timing. And this helps a lot. But you got to remember, as you're feeding, you have to feed with intent, not just moving around, but actually trying to strike where your opponent is at. So one more time, just as Rick is staying there, just stand there. I'm actually aiming for his body. Okay? That way he can return the favor and counter correctly. Okay? So that is Cruzada techniques. 5 strikes, you can play with it, back and forth. And if you have any questions, contact us at combatfma.com. There's a icon where you can get in there and talk to us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. If you like the video, please subscribe, and we'll see you again. Thank you.